Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of Get to Base Camp. So today we are going to kick things off by answering some questions that came in yesterday regarding the recommended amounts of physical activity for each week. So just to recap, ACSM, the American College of Sports Medicine, recommends that we get on a minimum of 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise every week, as well as 2 full body strength workouts that are targeting all major muscle groups. Now, why is this important? So keep in mind, heart disease is the #1 killer in America. So it is really important that we are strengthening our cardiovascular system, which is going to strengthen or increase our cardiac output. Now, some of you have also asked, why are we doing this? Why are you giving us all this information and doing this? And especially, why are you doing this for free? And the reason is because this is information that we feel everybody needs to know and fully understand. So just like it's important for everybody to know how to balance their checking account or doing laundry or I was gonna say change a tire, but I've never actually changed a tire. I've watched my husband do it, but I've never actually done it myself. But why it's important to do those things, it's just as important to know how to exercise and how much exercise we need. This is important information. So you can almost think of this as like your physical education class after high school. So basically the 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise, that is cardio. Again, heart disease is the #1 killer in America. We want to make sure that we're increasing or strengthening our cardiovascular system, so that way we can increase our cardiac output. Doing that is going to lead to more blood flow and more oxygen getting to our muscles. So different cardio exercises, that's things like running, cycling, swimming, high intensity interval training. There are so many different kinds of cardio activities. Now, moderate aerobic intensity, so that is, you can think of that as your heart rate is elevated enough to where you're breathing hard and you can still talk, but you couldn't sink. So if you have something that is tracking your heart rate, that is generally going to be in zone 2. So that would be on average about 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. So there are some formulas out there for max heart rate where you can kind of guesstimate it. It's 220 minus your age. It's not the most accurate. There are some others that are a little bit more accurate, but that's just a good frame of reference. So essentially 150 minutes each week of cardio. So you can make it super easy and do 30 minutes 5 times a week. Now, since there's 7 days in a week, that means we've got 2 extra days. Those 2 days would be spent doing strength training. So the recommendation was to do 2 full body strength workouts, so targeting all major muscle groups. And the reason for that is, so if we're spending 1 day just like, pumping out our arms, but there's more muscles than just our arms or our back or glutes and everything. So we want to make sure we're not getting muscle imbalances. So that's why it recommends doing full body. And what's the difference? Another question that came in was, what's the difference between like cardio and strength? Why do we need both? So cardio is great. That's going to strengthen your cardiovascular system, which is going to strengthen that heart. And it's great for burning calories while you're doing it, but cardio does not build muscle. So this is why I know we've got a lot of runners in here. Strength training is massively important, especially for running, but just in general for everybody. So cardio does not build muscle. So strength training, resistance training, weightlifting, it's just we're picking up something a little, kind of heavy, putting it back down and repeating that over and over again. So that's important because that's going to actually have us build muscle. So what's great about that is, as you build more muscle, as you add more muscle tone to your body or more muscle mass, you are going to be more resilient to injury. That can increase your bone density, so that way we're less likely to get, or we're less, more resilient to osteoporosis later in life. And there's just so many other benefits to strength training. But the thing to keep in mind is that cardio does not build muscle, so that's why we want to have both. So I know some of you are in this group for weight loss. Cardio is great. You'll burn calories as you're doing cardio. And then with strength training, what's great about that is the more muscle mass that you have on your body, the more you will build, you're going to burn calories after the workout is long and over. So you'll burn more calories throughout the day because you're going to be increasing your metabolic rate. So so that's it. That's wanting to keep these short and sweet. We'll do some other videos, especially for runners, like some common strength training. That's going to be great to do, how to train the core, and just if you guys have more questions, let us know so that way we can answer them while we're here. Have a great day, guys. Bye.